Hello everybody, welcome back to the shop for this Tuesday lunchtime episode. Thunderchief building action. This is the drama episode, guys. You want some shop drama? I got some shop drama. Made a critical decision this morning, a while ago. You guys are going to think I'm nuts. You're going to call the padded wagon on me. I know you are. This mold, this fuselage mold, I don't like it. I do not like it. I want to build me a new one. Just because I want to show you guys how to build a perfect mold. No, if I'd have known then what I know now, I would have the perfect mold. There's a couple things about this mold I do not like, and one factor is even getting worse and worse and worse and worse as time goes on. Okay, when I laid mine up, my seam came out perfect, just absolutely perfect. And now I got big old lips, and me and Wes fought that. I seen it, big old lip there. I seen it, and when we was bolting this together, I noticed it on that one. I noticed it on Paul's right after mine, but Paul's wasn't that bad. On this one here, it's not that bad. I've seen it in a couple of places, and I kind of used a spud bar in the holes, a screwdriver, and kind of pulled it over. Fought it in a couple of places, especially under here. This seam down here. Okay, so I actually even cut a couple of my lugs off down here, right there, right there. And I stuck a screwdriver in there, Wes. And me yesterday was bolting these together, and I was trying to pry them over, but these flanges had kind of warped. And every time we'd screw it down, it'd move. And I thought I had them better than they did, but the top's chipping, top of my mold right here is chipping real bad. It's getting cracks in it. These flanges, it's another reason I don't like putting it in the mold. But here's something that's strange. This one, that seam is perfect, absolutely perfect. It starts to get off a little bit here, but right here it's real bad. This side, and a guy could grind them out and fill them, and it's just I don't know. I don't like that. Don't like that a bit. So I want to do it, and I got enough 10 ounce. I got enough 10 ounce to do it, and still have enough left over. The only thing I need is some of this heavy stuff. About out of this. This is 24 ounce cloth. Okay. Now I have discovered how to make the perfect mold. Okay, my molds now are 100 times better than even when I started this project, guys. And I pulled 10 sets of wings out of my wing molds, and they're still like brand new. Seams come out perfect, zero chips. The Balbo blasters came out great. I actually think I made them flanges too thick, because when they go together, they're kind of like this. They're not flat. And when you bolt them, they want to do this. And these lips, I want to make it. I don't like these flanges being so skinny. I want to make the flanges a little bigger. And if I do that, then I will be able to vacuum bag these without using a tube. That tube stuff's expensive. And I'm trying to get 2 halves out of 1 piece, but I'm kind of fighting that. And that tube stuff's $350 a roll. And I'm going to blow through that plus more, where I can just get this wide, this stretchy plastic here. It's cheap. This stuff's cheap. You know, and I could cut that in half and save a lot of money there. You know, and not have to put them in the back. But I think that's what might be doing it. Because man, when them bags just torque that stuff. But what I want to do, this is going to be easy to do. I'll just grind off all my lugs, okay, and grind off all my lugs, clay up all my holes, just clay them up, all my bolt holes. Go with the dots, do not drill bits, just, I don't know if that's my issue. Use good dots, and surface coat. Then once I get all these smooth, get my dots in there, I can take my plug. My plug is still good. My fuselage plug is still perfect. Okay, all I gotta do is take where I got these double face taped in. See, that's why I just double face taped them in. You know, these deals here for my gear door and my chute. Take them out, put my plug back in here, and I have my parting plate. The only thing I'll have to do, and I'll actually build them up on my plug, is make new flanges. I'll have a flange come all the way around, and then I can use tacky tape and regular bagging material. And I think that just putting them in the bag just torques these things wrong. And all my flanges are moving. Somehow from that dot to here is moving. And it's getting worse and worse and worse. Every fuselage is coming out worse. I gotta fix that. And I gotta fix it now. Sad but true. But with my, parting planes already made, I can have a mold made this weekend, easy. But what I want to do is buy a roll of that cloth. It's way more than I need. This cloth, Associated has it for $10 a yard. Roll price, their cut price is $16 a yard. And this stuff is not, so what you do, the perfect mold, you start out with the 3/4 ounce in the corners. Then I lay my 6 ounce, okay, after I got my surface coat on, which is the 2003-1 surface coat resin, 2-coat light, super light coats of that. Start out with my 3/4 ounce, a couple layers of that 6 ounce, couple layers of that 10 ounce, and on smaller molds, 1 layer of this 24 ounce. My big mold, I'll probably use 2 layers, and it still won't be near as thick. But then I'll put that flange around the bottom like I did in my wing molds, and I'll show you guys how to do that every little step. So if anyone out there wants to split a roll of this, or even if I can get a couple guys wanting part of it, all I really want is 50 yards. There's 100-yard rolls. Oh, Long Island Bill, you want some of that 24 ounce? Without it, you're going to need about 7-8 layers of 10 ounce. See, this way you only got to put a couple layers of that 10 ounce, finish it up with a layer of that. Got some nice stuff. But anybody wants to go in on that with me, it's $10 a yard, plus a little bit for shipping. And I'll get it right out to you. Bill, I'm going to cut that up and get that out. But let me know. Maybe we can send it on the same boat. So it's